Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's been a minute since I dropped a video. Long, man, like a year or something like that. But I got my brother here.
Yo, it's KD in the building.
Word, and we are at the German Fest. Well, Oktoberfest, but you know, it's the German background, the German culture and whatnot. They got some music playing right there. We just pulled up, and looks like we got here just in time because everybody's starting to pull up. It started at 12, it ends at 5. Only thing is, I did not bring no cash, and I do not know if they accept card. So I might have to run to the bank real quick. Hopefully, if I do that, hopefully when I come back, I got a parking spot. But in the meantime, I catch y'all later when I get inside, and we're gonna see what the food and the beer is like. All right, so the sun, I can't see the screen, so I don't know how this is gonna look, but I just asked the guy that's doing the parking. He said they accept cash card, credit card, basically everything. So yeah, and this is what we seeing right now. This is what we about to walk into. I don't know if you guys can see that in the back. Yeah, I mean, I didn't zoom it or nothing, but it's like a $5 admission fee. So right here is where we're at, the Oktoberfest, and let me take care of this, and we're gonna get in there. We're about to see what these food trucks got. All right, so we in here now. I got my mug right there. That one was like $30, but I'm not gonna lie, I had a little scare real quick. I came back from out of town like yesterday, 2 days ago, whatever the case may be, and I had to pull out my ID for it, and then I go to open my wallet and my ID's not there. Man, like, I'm like, yo, I wouldn't even know what to do, bro, because where I was at is 3 hours away. So if I left it at that hotel, it would have been over. But the good thing is I got the wrist, so they didn't even need my ID. But I need a joint for something else, like other things. So right now, I'm trying to see where can I fill this mug up at. And type feel out of place right now. Like, where the brothers at? Where the sisters at? Well, I guess that's expected at a German fest, Oktoberfest. Oh, I see two. I see a brother and a sister. I feel a little bit better. All right, but in the meanwhile, I gotta go look around here and find out where can I fill this mug up, man. I'm trying to get me some German beer, you feel me? I found a beer tent, got me what's name right here. I doubt I'm gonna finish this joint right here. The cup was like $30, which gave me 2 tickets, and this right here was 2 tickets. So as far as the taste goes, it just tastes like regular beer. I'm not gonna lie, I've had beer like this dark before. Like, for instance, the Irish beer Guinness. Guinness looks like this, but different taste. Then I went to another spot. I had some Newburgh Ale Company brown ale. That was bussin'. It had like a roasted flavor. It wasn't like too tart or anything like that. It went down smooth. But we're about to go find some other spots to hit up. I know that the bratwurst back there was smelling good. Word. So I don't know what they have here besides brats and stuff like that. I'm not really familiar with German food, so yeah, I gotta explore that. But I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll be right back, because this polka music, I don't know what it's called. So if I was wrong, excuse me. I don't mean to disrespect the German culture, but I don't know what that type of music is called. But yeah, I'll be back. All right, so after that long line, which I did y'all the pleasure of not being in that line with me, and plus also they have the that music, so you guys wouldn't have been able to hear me anyway. But right here, I got the Jaeger schnitzel on the roll. I didn't get the plate because they had other things in there. You know, I already know, like, I don't even eat pork, so with like the potato salad and all that, I don't know if they use pork or whatever in there, but I should have asked, but I didn't want to do all that. So right now we got this Jaeger schnitzel, or y'all know what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? So I cut it in half. I'm gonna give half to my brother and stuff like that. But right now we about to do a little taste test. Gotta be careful, I got the all white on, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put my joint down right here. We couldn't even find a spot to really sit at, because as y'all can see in the background underneath those tents, if it's not overexposed, but man, every seat in there is crowded. But this is it right here. Is all right. So if y'all don't know what a Jaeger schnitzel is, it's just breaded chicken. That's basically all it is. It has some mushroom gravy on there, and I might grab another one and see if I can add some sauerkraut to give it a little bit more flavor. But based off of how this one tastes, it depends on if I do that or not. So here we go. I mean, it's alright. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely need the gravy on there because the outside of the bread is kind of like tough. It's not crispy like a baguette, but it's kind of tough where you gotta pull. The chicken's kind of tender. Yeah, I mean, don't really have much flavor in there. You know how like you know how we do. We add all types of seasonings in there. You know what I mean? But this don't have any of that. The flavor, most of the flavor comes from the mushroom gravy. It's not bad though. So based off of how this tastes, I think I might run in that line again and might grab me another Jaeger schnitzel, but see if I can see if they put some sauerkraut on there. I'm not sure if they will, but we're gonna find out. So I would have to give this joint like a I'll give this joint like a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's not bad.
So right here, I mean,
but I would expect a little bit more flavor, like in the breading and stuff.
I'm gonna try.
Like the breading is not really all that crispy, but who knows how long it's been sitting back there and all that? Because I seen it pick it up out of a what'd you call them, a hot plate or a steam table or something like that. So yeah, not bad. Like I said, a 6 out of 10. Plus I'm hungry. First thing I ate all day, so beggar can't be choosy. I'm gonna finish this. So my brother right here, I gave him the other half of the sandwich.
It was a piece of fat.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I should have, but it would have added some little extra, texture to the video. But it is what it is. I gotta be careful flinging this around, man. I'm gonna get this shit on my shirt.
Right.
So my fault, man. I should have got it while you was recording. So what you think about the sandwich? I already gave the viewers.
So off rip, I give the sandwich a 4 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? The chicken is a little bit thin, and then the piece that I just bit, it was like a thin piece of fat. You know what I mean? I don't really know how to explain it. Well, I feel like it could just be a little bit thicker. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't even, if you look at the meat when you're biting it, it's just a little bit. And I don't know, like the patty, just the quality isn't too high, if that makes sense. But I mean, it's not bad, for a first time try. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wouldn't get it again, though.
All right. So you got his opinion, you got my opinion. Everybody's taste buds is different, but I agree with some of the things he said. Like, it is thin. Like I said, it's lacking flavor, lacking crisp for breaded chicken. Like I said, the flavor comes from the mushroom gravy instead of seasonings. But
I just tried the Jaeger.
As y'all can see, I'm eating it. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna lie though. Even though I gave it a 6 out of 10, I'm gonna give it another try. But I'm gonna see if I can get some sauerkraut on there. If I cannot get some sauerkraut on there, I don't know. I might just throw it away. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. All right, y'all. So right here, we got some dessert right here. It's the crumb cake. Everybody know what a crumb cake is. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't even know what be up on top of this. I just know what a crumb cake is. So right off the rip, this is a hefty piece of crumb cake. And not based off the size, but you could tell this joint is homemade because it don't look nothing like the ones you will get from the store. You know what I mean? Let's take this bite though.
Drop a like and subscribe to the channel, man, because we got a whole bunch of different food festivals coming up.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, this is definitely homemade. Definitely homemade. I mean, the taste, I can't even explain the taste. But the cake part, nice and fluffy. The top part is
Make it shit happen.
Man, I can't even explain it, but it's a familiar taste, familiar texture.
That shit gave me the bubble.
Apple crisp. If y'all ever had apple crisp, no lie, that's exactly what this top tastes like. Apple crisp. That's exactly what I'm getting off of this. This one is bussin'. This one is bussin'. The top is a little dry. You definitely gonna need something to drink with it. Milk, chocolate milk, you know what I mean? Water. You know what I mean? You know how some people, like, you know what I mean, they'll drink water with this. But yeah, man, this one is bussin'. I'll definitely get this again. It's a dessert, you see what I'm saying? But I would definitely give this joint like a 8 out of 10 for a legit homemade crumb cake. Fire. All right, everyone. So as you guys can see in the background, that dessert line is long. So they must got some good desserts there. So you already know I'm gonna have to try that. But we got the people over here enjoying the vibe. You know what I mean? It's not too hot, but the sun is definitely out here. So there's people drinking beer and all that. So you already know beer and sun do not mix. They give you the limp neck. You know what I mean? So you got everybody underneath the tents and stuff like that. But what I am going to do right now is I'm going to find a spot, because remember earlier in the video I said that I was going to try the Jaeger Schnitzel again, but with sauerkraut, and they did it. They charged me an extra $1. I don't really care. You see what I'm saying? Because that's not that bad. But they did change the bun. It's a smaller bun or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm gonna get to the spot and we about to bust out this food review. Yo, what's up? What's up? All right, so right here, Jaeger Schnitzel. Let me repeat that. Jaeger Schnitzel with the sauerkraut on there. You see what I'm saying? We at the Oktoberfest. This one's type beefy. We're gonna see how it is. Gotta push that sauerkraut down up in there. Want that nice first full bite. Alright. That joint was juicy. Give me a second, y'all. Alright, so sauerkraut definitely adds more flavor from the one I had earlier. This one is definitely the rye bread. I can taste the rye in there. If you're gonna get the Jaeger Schnitzel, get the joint with the sauerkraut. It's better. It's better. You know what I mean? Gravy's alright. You don't really taste the chicken, the chicken cutlet too much. You just taste the flavor of the sauerkraut, the gravy, and the rye bread. But definitely better than the first one I had earlier. So I would have to give this one. I give this one like a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. You know what I mean? So yeah, hit that thumbs up button, and we're gonna have some more videos for y'all.